Fuente de Vida poured brand new concrete around their church fountain plaza. Armac debated expanding their boundaries. Kern County proposed a brand new wind turbine map. And finally, Ron Burdick won the Toastmaster Humorous Speech Contest. You see here the finishers are putting on the finishing touches to the slab to make a nice new addition and make the church look a lot better. And Mrs. Perez, what a great project going on Saturday morning here, huh?
Yes, yes, a blessing, yes.
It's going to be a great improvement to the church.
Yes, we're putting a fountain. We had donated a fountain to us, and since the church is called La Fuente, which means the fountain of life.
Ah, good.
Yeah, so that was just what we needed to put here.
That'll be nice. And the church members are essentially paying for this, donating it,
Yes, they're donated and they do the work also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the blessing of our church. The majority of our workers are people that do this type of work.
So it's hecho a mano, handmade, the whole church, huh?
Hecho a mano, yes, exactly.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, yeah.
I know, I've done some stories when I was framing.
Yes.
I talked to some of the guys inside, but...
And you know, one thing about our church that we wanted to say, John, I think I've seen your card before one time that you came when we were building this.
Yes, true.
Well, you know, this was built, God gave us a sign to start building before the, how do you say it in English, before the
economic downturn?
Yes.
Okay.
It was some months before God said there's going to be a downturn.
Yeah.
And I want you to,
get busy.
Build my house. And we thought, okay, what's that? So we by faith started building it. And we built it in the time that everybody had no jobs.
Yeah, right.
And we paid it off. We don't owe anything.
Isn't that great?
God gave it to us. Yeah, yeah. Blessing just with the members and that. We don't owe anybody. We didn't borrow any money. We didn't go to a bank. We didn't do anything. God picked this up, and we believe that, and we give God all the glory.
Well, yeah, He never leaves you short. That's right.
No. And He does, and He asks us things that we can't believe. You know, we're like,
right.
Yeah, the impossible is that's what He wants us to do, and that's what we're trying to do.
Oh, well, very good.
So we're trying to make this place a better place because we really want to help our community. We want to open up other things for our community that we can help the needy and that's what we want here.
Marvelous.
This can be a place of refuge for people that need it.
Right, and all of us at certain times do need refuge, don't we?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Well, congratulations, and it looks beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Far out, and I was for expanding them. But item number 3, where we talked about the different seats, you know, we got Willow Springs and we got Rosamond. 90% of the people that live in the Rosamond-Willow Spring area lives within the community of Rosamond. So to have 3 seats for Willow Springs would give the rural people all the power, pretty much, for Rosamond, because most of the people live within the first part of the community. So I think we have to adjust the number of seats that Willow Springs will.
Another one that says it's from Lorelei to Supervisor Scrivener, saying she's reviewed and made the boundary change exactly the same.
I don't know how you got my memo to him. Who gave you my memo to him?
It's sitting here, but I guess the question is, we have you
here.
here.
Well, just so you know, you should rip that up. That you're welcome to have it, but that was not, I did not give you that memo, and I don't know who gave you that memo.
Okay.
The memo that you're supposed to be considering is the memo from Scrivener.
Okay.
That was my confidential memo to him, and he did whatever he did.
Well, can we ask you any questions about it, or are you up to that?
You can ask me about Supervisor Scrivener's memo.
I'll ask you about Supervisor Scrivener's memo. It appears to be a pretty good demarcation, the 50th Street East. Currently, our boundaries go all the way to 60th, which would be
Right.
another mile to the west, but most of the people live within 50th. And there's only one residential tract to the west of that being north of Tropical Middle School right now. So for the most part, you're talking primarily the rural area, and the other side where the 3 votes come from, and 4, where the 4 come from, will be more of the suburbanized area.
Park. They came to me and said, the people from this group from Sand Canyon, and they said, Lorelei, there's this WE that exists now. It used to have turbines and it doesn't now. Part of Tonacami State Park has bought land next to it. Would you consider taking that off? So we are. We're moving forward. It's about 640 acres. It's already been scheduled for the Planning Commission and the Board of Supervisors to say, you know what, let's take that WE off. And that was just one example of the kind of input I got to formulate this plan. If this was adopted, however, and the board directed, any new proposals inside this boundary could go through a public hearing, could go through a TIR, could go to the Planning Commission and the board. There's no guarantees it'll be approved, but you can ask inside. You can ask inside these, okay? The south boundary protects the Mojave Air and Spaceport, and this has been carefully worked out with Stu Witt. So this boundary has been worked out with Mojave Air and Spaceport. It stops at Bacchus Road, so it protects the ancient valley all the way down through here. It goes to Rosamond Boulevard at 150th Street, and it goes out to 260th Street. This project, once again, doesn't have anything to do with solar PV projects. The reason this area is in here is because Northrop Grumman is still planning to move, and once they move, that area could be opened up for wind. The only reason it doesn't have wind now is because of Northrop Grumman's 150 people who are doing top secret testing at that Tejon test facility.